Hi. Okay. I have a feeling I'm totally gonna regret this in the morning, because I'm like swamped, but I replied to an email and I didn't want to forget about it because I'm wicked busy with school and work, so I know I said I'd get to it, but in reality I probably won't because I work all day, swamped at school, blah blah blah. So he brought up a really good video idea, or like advice type thing. Fighting. A BPD, being in a relationship with a BPD person and fighting. Yes, we will fight you on anything and everything we could find. But there's a couple things that you have to remember. I can't remember all of them. Alright, duh. Okay, there's a couple things that we need to keep in mind, such as... Darn. I mean, getting defensive. I mean, there are reasons I'm going to give for certain defenses and like whatever that we do. But bear in mind that everybody has bad traits. It doesn't mean a BPD person is like a horrible fighter. Like, some people are just liars. Some people are manipulators. Some people are dickheads. I don't know. We just happen to have very certain reactions. And again, I'm not, sorry, necessarily speaking for every person with BPD either. This is just my point of view with my reactions. And as I've learned, like, I've had tons of people, especially just people in my lives, even ones who don't know I have BPD, that comment on how good of a person I am or how strong I am. And first of all, I'm not that strong. Yeah, I've gone through a lot of shit and I carry a lot of weight on my back, but that doesn't mean I don't sit here and friggin' cry about it like a baby. It took a lot of work to get where I am, and a BPD person knows goddamn well you hit rock bottom before you go anywhere. And then when you finally get somewhere, you fucking go right back because it's comfortable down there. You have nothing down there, and it's comfortable to go back to what you were doing than to do all this work to get somewhere where you might still get fucked over anyways. So it was a lot of trial and error. Like, I have a shitload to still work on, yeah, but I've come wicked far from the person that I was. From things that I did that were like bad things, or it's just like my lifestyle now. Waking up wicked early, just to go work a 9-hour shift, to come out and have like a half an hour to get my homework in by the time it's due. With a 4-year-old all at the same time. Like, when I woke up that first day, not easy. Didn't want to wake up. Okay, so much more than the first day. But eventually, it gets easier to get up knowing, alright, there's no choice. I can sit here and be like, oh, I don't want to do this, and I can do this, and I can do that. No. Basically, pretty much, shut up. Stop thinking that. Get in the shower, because you need to do the day, no matter what you fucking tell yourself, how much you bitch and moan. You might as well just get up and fucking do it. Really. But, like, yeah, that takes a long time. You don't just get up and be able to shoot. It's like a long time goal. You don't get to get up and go run a marathon. I think I heard that somewhere too. You can't get up and go run a certain amount of races. Like, no. You have to spend months and months training for it. You spend months and months getting better for it. Like, that's with who we are too. Like, we can be good people, but there is no day in your life where you can't work to be a better version of who you already are. Anybody. But anyways, okay, borderlines. Let's try and break it down. The number one things that I can say is, first of all, we are emotionally claustrophobic. I've learned that because, I mean, really? First of all, we're clearly unstable in relationships anyways, but we are known to go after more like a narcissistic type and people that are selfish, people that are liars, people that are cheaters. someone that we can try and fix almost, because it's a wicked unhealthy cycle. Somebody that's manipulative or a liar, we get to fight them all the time. And we get to be right and validate ourselves. And somebody that treats us good will last all of 5 seconds with us, because we have no time. Like, what? We're gonna get comfortable with you and then it just has to be normal? No. Because then you want to be around us and like all this stuff, and we have it, and then we're like, no, I'm all set. Like, I don't know, sensitivity. There can be good people that want to date me, and I'm like, I'm gonna do it. But like, I mean, they'll get sensitive over something that they're uncomfortable with, obviously. And I'm like, what are you doing? Like, you have no right, no fucking way. Like, if you're like an overly sensitive person, then I'm like, I immediately get defensive. And I don't want to, I'm like, you're annoying, I don't want to deal with it. But if you gave me like 10 minutes to like go by myself and cool down, then I'd be like, what's wrong? I know, we can't handle somebody else's emotions. We can't do it. As for the defensive question, yes. We are completely hypersensitive to any type of imagined, real, any form of criticism or accusations or anything. Anything threatening, anything, like, if we could possibly lose you, fuck it. Like, okay, bye. No. We threaten to leave all the time. We won't, because we can't say goodbye. But, that's why we like unhealthy relationships, is because it's a push and pull. It's uncomfortable. You don't have to get to a certain situation where you're just fine and you're like healthy and whatever. We can't do that, because we can't settle for that. We need the roller coaster, because we're so emotionally claustrophobic that we aren't capable of feeling one thing all the time. So, like, okay, I'll put it in my experience, because I have a good side and a bad side. So, my unhealthy relationship for the last 2 years that I can't say goodbye to, she's a narcissist, she's a liar, she's a manipulator, cheater, selfish, she has no empathy or compassion, and, like, she'll be sorry for something that she did multiple times that I'll find out about and she lied about. And she's like, oh, I'm sorry. No, you're not sorry. You're not sorry when you're doing this, and you're not sorry when you're doing it again. You're sorry that I found out. Like, terribly unhealthy things like that, where she just keeps doing the same shit for 2 years. And I don't leave, but at that point, first of all, I'm emotionally wrecked. So anything small that she does, I'm triggered right away. All the same feelings, hands down. But then I expect her to do certain, like, BPD is quick to become controlling. So, yeah, we'll make you feel like you're not doing something right, or you should know what you should be doing to fix something, and, like, to us, that's real. And we think you're, like, so dumb and disrespectful for literally not treating us good and not fixing it right, and, like, blah, blah, blah. And a lot of times, I'm not saying we're not right either, because people shouldn't keep fucking walking on us either. But then again, we don't leave you. When you continue doing it, we don't leave. So, we're not doing things right either. But, a big part of that, too, comes from maybe we don't notice that we're attracted to that person because of the bad things, because when I met her, I thought she was fucking God. And then when someone that good for you ends up, like, completely being not who you thought they were and, like, hurting you so bad, then it kind of, it goes from that safe nest that you search for secretly because you didn't have it when you were little. You didn't have that safety net, and somebody will take care of you that was supposed to. Like somebody that was supposed to be the one raising you, taking care of you, whatever, and you didn't have that. you search for in that person. And when they let that down, like, they disappoint you with it, and boom, it's gone. Panic. State of panic that never ends. We're completely black and white. Like, perfection or nothing. You can go to the best thing in our planet to the fucking worst thing that ever happened to us. We feel like we have no control. We feel like everybody has the upper hand. This isn't coming out as good as it should have. But at the same time, I have to deal with somebody that treats me like shit. But at the same time, if I go and do something stupid, or I say something that hurts their feelings, to me, I deserve to say it. Because that's what they are, that's what they're being, so I can fucking say it and blah blah blah. I validate myself. When it happens, at least. Because I can't handle them coming at me and being like, yeah, you really want to say that right now because you're a piece of shit. So no fucking way. But I have to realize at the same time that, yeah, cool, they hurt me, but I don't have to be verbally abusive. That's not right either. An eye for an eye makes the whole world blind. Don't hurt somebody because they're hurting you. That's really anything, though, not just like name calling, but if you approach a BPD person with like a trait they have. Like, I really just I don't want you to think I'm attacking you, but when you do this, it affects me like this. If we're in a super calm mood, and you coax us with like relaxation before we do it, it can be talked about. But a lot of the times, it's gonna be, fuck you, this and that, blah, 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 blah. Defense, back and forth, everything's an attack. Any fight that you have with a BPD person is gonna be fucking pointless. You're not gonna win. No matter what. They have to have the last word. We're just fucking, no. We'll fight until it's done. Like, we are right and that's it. That's it. So, basically, if you honestly want to commit yourself to loving them, first of all, they have to be working on themselves, or you need to get the fuck out of there. Because it'll take a long time to adapt to what you realize triggers them and, like, blah, blah, blah. That's true. It'll take a long time because you don't know it either. But I can tell you it's going to be so fucking worth it if you do it. But, like I said, don't expect that to be overnight. Just like nothing else huge in your life is. But if you love them, I'm telling you right now, so possible. It's completely a possible thing to do. So yeah. Pretty much, shoot, what was I just saying? Yeah, it's hard. I know I was talking about us being defensive. Okay, so us getting defensive, yes, coming to talk to us about traits, blah blah blah. Where's my brain? Why am I so scattered? Having a total blank right now. Don't leave, I swear to God, it's almost over. Coming at us with that, so, yeah. It's back and forth biting your fucking head off, so pretty much, honestly, you're gonna have to be the bigger person for a little while, because if you guys are both attacking each other because you want the fight to be over, if you're fucking fighting, you wouldn't be fighting for nothing. So pretty much you're both fighting because you want to be acknowledged, and because you don't want this fight to end up in shit, and you feel things that you need them to make better. And sometimes, like I said, you're just mentioning something to them and they're getting defensive, so it's a fucking fight and they like throw things in there for absolutely no reason. That is especially because, like I said, if I get come at like right away for something that's going to trigger something in me, of course it'll start a fight, absolutely. But certain people in my life at least have learned, and I've learned about myself. If you can find a way, I'm very persistent though at the same time, to like fighting right then, I'll like flip out. But if you can find a way maybe like set a promise to walk away. Like just give them a minute to cool down before they react. Write them a letter, actually. Why don't you try that? Writing them a letter. Trying to explain things. That could work better. Or how about you write an email, maybe, and tell them not to reply until like 2 days later or something. Like set a promise for that. Because if you're gonna work with them, they have to fucking work with you. Honestly, I've come a long way, and like I said, I have wicked anger issues in that part. When the last time I got back together with her, I'm so sensitive, like not even right. So I dedicated my promise, which didn't last because the relationship didn't again, to I called it the diaries. Well, her name in the diaries, because I was going to write in it every day. And I would write how she made me feel, and why she made me feel that way, and if she lied that day, or if I was mad that day. The best thing to do, ever, that I've heard, is write a wicked fucking mad email. Have them do this, like, and you do it too. Have them write an angry email about everything they really want to fucking say, but don't send it. Get that out. You can even do this instead of having them, like, reply in 2 days. Have them get out everything they fucking have to get out in one email, and then don't send it. Erase it. And have them, because by then, they will get a level head out of it, like, everything that can help. This is just mine, too. You're going to have to adapt to what's going to work for them. And like I said, if they're not willing to give you ideas and figure it out, okay, see you, bye, because they are definitely not far enough in their recovery to try and work it out. Because you're not going to stop the roller coaster. But try and figure out just what works for them. It can be done, I promise you. I've gotten really far. I have so much further to go, but I've gotten super far. Yeah, that's a big thing, is our reactions. Our reactions are good fucking luck. Nope. Even if it's us apologizing for something. If it's not as simple as, I'm sorry, blah, 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 and you saying, okay, and it's done, like, all better. If you have something to say about it, okay, bye, see ya, because that's us feeling like shit. And once we feel like you think bad upon us, then that's it. Like, what else are we going to do? You view us as this now, so it's all set. Black and white. Good or bad. You have to be so sensitive with a person with BPD, it's not even right. And I understand that that seems like sacrifice for you, but at the same time, like I said, it's the going back and forth thing. Like, if you really have to be the one, it doesn't mean you're defeated. It doesn't mean that you lose for you to be the one to stop the argument. It doesn't mean that you're defeated or lost, like, or the weaker person. It doesn't. For you to stop the argument means that you're way stronger. Is it really worth continuing, like, you got attacked, so attack them right back? Is that worth it? No. Because you're gonna get nowhere, except for fucking out the door. Or more damage done that you guys can't take back. So, this is a lot of stuff to remember, and I hope this video isn't cut off. Shoot, because I never remember what I said. But yeah, definitely, I mean, it takes a shitload of work, and if you're the one with the BPD and you're in a relationship, I mean, I suggest, probably not the whole video because I babble so much, but like writing down what parts worked, works or seems to be a good idea for you, and share it with the person you're with, because that's really needed. Those things are like key things to, if you really want to survive in love. And a lot of BPD people think that they can't be in love. I mean, I feel like I'm not going to last in love because I get bored. If I find a good relationship, I'm fucking out of there. I mean, unhealthy definitely keeps me busy and like occupied, but I bounce around. Everything changes. You have to find that like level ground. You have to. It takes a lot of work, like I said, and if you want to be with that person, it's fucking worth it. If they can just acknowledge that they need to take steps like this, then they're worth it, because that means that they do know and they want to work on it. They're just scared because they don't want to let themselves down. They don't want to let you down. If they let you down, you're going to be disappointed. They're going to see that look on your face, and that look on your face, boom, triggers everything. And the first thing they do is get pissed. But I'll tell you another thing, and if you guys don't see this because it's 20 minutes into the video, I'll make a whole nother video. I should just make a whole nother video anyways, because it's really good. I try and explain it all the time. When I fucking snap off and react so pissed, like when I just flip out when something happens that's like bad in the relationship, immediate reaction, fucking so mad, livid, screaming. When I'm screaming, I'm crying. That's what happens, really. Like when I'm mad, I'm super hurt. Because when I'm actually mad in reality, I don't say shit. I sit there, I'll like listen to music, I'll drive, like so quiet, won't even talk to you. That's me being mad. When I'm screaming at you, I am so tragically upset right now. You should probably just hug me and just not even talk, because wicked sad, wicked upset, wicked hurt, wicked something. Or just leave it. Sometimes the best thing you can do for a BPD person is to just let them calm down. But a lot of times it's bad to give them too much space too. Like, leave them alone, but not from a distance exactly. Like, be there without being there. Watch TV in another room. I don't know. Like I said, you have to find ways that works for you. It took me so fucking long, and like so much thinking and dedication to me doing work too, to figure out what makes me feel better and what triggers me and what I do like, what I don't like, what will help, what won't help, so that I can figure those things out and try when I'm in a stable mood to give my spouse that information. Just try and figure shit out. Yeah, I'm gonna cut this video for now because it's just really long, and I'll try and make another one about those emotions like I mentioned. Yeah, I really do. I gotta categorize all the shit that I started this for in the first place, because getting that email tonight, I don't get a lot of messages requesting videos at all. And that one tonight really hit home with the fact that I do have so much information that I can share if it helps anybody. So yeah, I'm gonna get on it, but I'm swamped in work and school, but at the same time that makes me stay home all the fucking time now. I'm never out on the weekends anymore. Well, I'm not going to be. So, yeah. I'll catch you guys soon. Promise. Good luck. Bye.